What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Talking Pop Culture. Mark, Comics in God We Trust. Matt, Talking Pop Culture. Hit us up on Instagram, Review Comics. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, the like button if you enjoy it. We've done our top 5 Batman heroes, top 5 DC heroes. We've done our top 5 DC villains, our top 5 Marvel heroes. Now, what are we doing, Mark?
The top 5 Marvel villains.
Top 5 Marvel villains.
Which was a bit of a struggle.
This was a struggle because I'm not much into the rogue gallery of Marvel. It's you know, like DC was easy.
They're
but
all sort of in the same bracket. They're all good.
Like, they have some good villains, don't get me wrong, like, you know, Thanos and Galactus, and they got some powerful, mean villains, but it's just...
Spider-Man alone has a great...
Spider-Man's rogue gallery alone is freaking...
Yeah, amazing.
Is massive, but it's just, I don't know.
How to rank them. It's just the hardest part with this one, because, as I said, they're all good in their own way.
Yeah.
Just a matter of...
Alright, well, number 5.
Alright, I'll start it off. Number 5 is Carnage.
Carnage.
For me, Cletus Cassidy. Just I like the whole fact of, like, because the symbiote gets a hold of whatever person that it connects with, and whatever person that is, that's the symbiote becomes that times 1,000. So a massive serial hillbilly.
Yeah.
And then Carnage gets a hold of that, then absolute carnage, basically. So
yeah, I got a mate, Art by Jay-Z. Shout out to you, buddy. He loves Carnage. It's just one character I've never read. Even like the Spider-Man series that I've been reading forever now. Like, Nick Spencer never brought him in, but obviously he's got his own series, Carnage, I believe.
He does, yeah.
I've never read anything about Carnage, but I've heard a lot of good about him. And I'm guessing this movie will get me onto the Carnage.
Woody Harrelson, so...
I'll be probably buying Carnage after this.
The design is awesome too.
Yeah,
Carnage
he looks good. Yeah, I've seen the art design. Some artists have made Carnage look really good. They would
have a lot of fun with it. Yeah. So yeah.
My number 5 is Carver the Hunter. I can't wait for them to do a movie on this. Sony are doing one. I fell in love with Carver the Hunter, obviously in the Stan Lee run of the comics when he wrote him way back when. I really enjoyed it, but it wasn't until Nick Spencer's Hunted. If you can get a hold, I'm pretty sure they've got that in a volume, in a trade paperback. The Hunted was an amazing story about Carver the Hunter and Spider-Man, and after reading that, I fell so much more in love with Carver the Hunter.
Yep. Well, what do you think about the casting of it?
Yeah, it's Pietro.
Yeah.
So,
and the kid from Kick-Ass, yeah.
So it's kind of funny and weird, but
I think he can pull it off. He can look a bit.
Well, they do this whole multiverse that everyone's talking about. You're gonna have him as Carver the Hunter and as Pietro. You know what I mean? Like, that's why this whole when they're talking about the Spider-Man coming into the No Way Home film and all of that, and then introducing the Venom universe, then obviously Carver the Hunter is going to be in that same universe. Then how do you explain that he used to be Pietro? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And plus, they had to tell him to bulk down for Pietro in Age of Ultron, I heard.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, so...
number 4.
Number 4, what have I got? Ultron. And speaking of Ultron... I really liked the design in the movie, Ultron.
I actually loved him in the movie.
And Spader's voice was just really creepy and great. And also, like, in the comics, it's Hank Pym's design and designed to save the universe. And then obviously he computes that the one way to save the universe is to take out humans, because that's will save the planet Earth. And to be honest, he's not 100% wrong. But I like the concept of that, sort of the Ultron concept. And like, I want to save the world, get rid of people,
demolish everyone in it.
It's not.
I really loved him in the movie because he sounded like a philosophist. Is that the word? He just, the way he spoke, he's just like, he's a very smart, obviously machine, I guess you can say, but he's just sophisticated. You know what I mean?
Knowledge. You got all the knowledge. Yeah.
The guy, Spade, he did an amazing job.
I thought amazing job. Yeah.
My number 4. Not that I've read much of him. I'm just going by animated movies and shows, and I'm not going to say Fantastic Four because there was no good in Fantastic Four, but Doctor Doom. He's probably my fourth favourite. Like I said, I haven't really read much of him. He's in, what am I reading now at the moment? I can't remember. I think it's Thor that I'm reading at the moment. He's appeared in it, so hopefully there's more of him, but I just like the look.
Yeah, the Jones Solo series for a little bit too.
He has, yeah. I've never read much of him, but
want to read it too, yeah.
I'm just honestly putting him as number 4 because I like his look.
He's cool. Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Very powerful.
Who you got number 3?
Number 3 I've got, which is a bit of a left field one, Bullseye. Dex Poindexter.
You know, I was actually, when I sat down and done this list, he was probably the 3rd or 4th person that came to my mind.
Yeah, I love him. I love him. I actually like some people think the design's stupid.
Yeah.
I reckon he looks cool.
Yeah.
And the fact that he could use anything for a weapon is really cool.
Yeah.
And I liked how they did him on the TV show.
Yeah.
He was pretty cool in that. Like, they had the bit of the backstory and how he's sort of going nuts. And
did you like him in? Did you see Daredevil? Did you like him in that?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the Colin Farrell one.
The Colin Farrell?
Yeah. It was okay.
Yeah.
It was a bit overacted, but I'm okay with it. Yeah.
If you like Bullseye, mate, you got to read that Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith Daredevil.
Ages ago, I picked up a trade of Bullseye Solo series, like 6 part, and I really liked that too. But yeah, anything on it, I'll definitely get that now.
Yeah, 100%. Now, my number 3, I don't know if he's a villain, if he's a hero, if he's male, if he's female, but Loki is my number 3. Just in some of the in the Thor comic that I'm reading at the moment, it's Lady Loki. Mm-hmm. I believe it's Sif. I can't remember. But yeah, I actually dig this Lady Loki, not just in the comic, but actually in the show as well. Like,
show, yeah.
I know people saying it's going to be, it could be a Enchantress. I'm very bad pronouncing my words, but I really like her in that. And obviously, Tom Middleton does a great job of Loki. But mainly because of the movies and the show that I've put
Tom Hiddleston.
I've put Loki as number 3. Like I said, I don't read much Marvel comics. I've only jumped on it in the last 5 years, so hopefully I will get more. But this Thor that I'm reading's introduced Lady Loki, which I actually really enjoyed.
Yeah, I'm recently reading the Mighty Valkyrie, and he's the main instigator in that too at the moment. And so he can be pretty evil sometimes, and you never can trust him. It's interesting. It is, yeah.
Who you got number 2?
Number 2, I have got Doctor Doom as well. So, yeah, all the same reasons, basically. He wasn't good in the movies. He looks cool. He's got a great power set. I do like the rivalry between him and Reed Richards.
Yeah.
Victor Von Doom, I mean, like, what a cool name. Basically, he's just...
That was actually a good name.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's it, yeah.
Well, my number 2, I wouldn't say he's a villain. Like, I know he is a villain, but if you think about what he's doing, he's just trying to protect his kind. But Magneto, I've put as number 2. Again, I love his look. I love that he's trying to protect the mutants from the humans, and because, obviously if you watch the movies, you can see, but I've only started getting into the X-Men comics. I've got a list my friends gave me to read, to understand everything that's going on in this X-Men. I've read House of M. I think House of M was by Bendis. Absolutely loved it when she said no more mutants. Was awesome. So I'm starting to learn more about the X-Men, but I've just gone Magneto because of the movies. Love him in the movies, but and also just like what he stands for. Like he's actually trying to protect the mutants. Mm-hmm. I know he's doing it in the wrong way, but at the same time, he's had a bad experience with the humans, so he just can't let go and see good in humans, unfortunately. But I don't blame him. But yeah, he's my number 2. Who you got number 1?
My number 1 is Magneto.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I didn't quite chime in on it, because I was going to give my view.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Same similar sort of reasons. The backstory. He is. I guess you can call him a villain, but he just has the best interest in heart for the mutants.
Yeah.
Like, he thinks the mutants should be superior, where Xavier just thinks the mutants should be accepted as equals. But neither of them are kind of winning that argument and stuff like that. And plus, he's got the tragedy of his parents getting killed in the Holocaust.
Yeah.
And then his family getting murdered because of who he was. He's killing his wife. And he's just sort of, he tries to, when he obviously loses, he tries to hide, and then something brings him back that just makes him angry. And it's cool power set as well, like just anything metal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I love Fassbender as
Yeah.
as Magneto. I
Yeah.
mean, like he
That was
just
good
makes
casting,
them
that.
movies.
Yeah.
He just makes like the First Class
Yeah.
movie was good.
I hope they bring him and Xavier as the two when they bring it into the MCU.
Good chemistry then too. Yeah.
No, they really do. My number one villain is Mysterio. Love him, not just because Jake Gyllenhaal done an amazing job as him, but just the comics. There's one comic where it's just, I'm not going to mention what comic it is because then it spoils the whole comic, but it's where he's the villain at the end and you just don't see it coming. His original stuff back in, the 70s, 60s, oh mate, amazing Spider-Man run that we've had him in there. I love the way he tricks. I love the way he causes these illusions. Yes, he has a good backstory as well, but I absolutely love the way he looks as well. And I wish I was there and I saw it and I wanted to buy the statue of the Jake Gyllenhaal Mysterio, but I didn't.
Cool.
But I just love the way he looks. I might have packed up, I did pack up his pop, but love his pop as well. Looks pretty dope. But yeah, Mysterio is my...
I think he was kind of in the same conversation as what we had with Black Manta. I mean, like, you first look at it and you go, well, that's...
Yeah.
Some people could say it's a bit ridiculous, but you get used to it and go, that's actually a cool design. Yeah. Like, for starters, it just looks like he's wearing a fishbowl.
Yeah.
Afterwards, you see the clouds.
I can't remember who it was
like
in an Spencer run, but the artist, I can't remember, but they done an amazing job of the way he looked.
Cape and stuff like that, yeah.
Well, there we have it. That's our top 5, our favourite Marvel villains. What are your top 5? Let us know in the comment section below. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. Enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. Links to our Instagrams are below, so go and check us out where we review our comics that we read. As always, thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate it, and we'll see you soon.